Hi, third graders. It's Miss Hanamiel. Wonderful Thursday. Today is Thursday and tomorrow is Friday and it's Good Friday. So today we're going to be doing day 4 of our week 26 DMA. And also, I just want to remind you to go in and do your DMA quick check today. It's going to be short, but it's just going to be something to let me know how you're doing with some of the skills that we're working with. So don't forget to do that. I want to also take time to let you know or remind you that we will also be meeting today in our large group. So let's go ahead and go over our DMA. It says, are the fractions 2/8 and 1/4 equivalent? So remember that when we cut our fourths into 2 pieces, okay, when we take our fourths and cut them into 2 pieces, we are creating eighths. Everybody remember that? We're creating eighths. So for every fourth, there are going to be 2 of the eighths for every fourth. So 1/4 is equivalent to 2/8. So if you notice here, we have 2/8, 1/8, 2/8. We have 2/8 to make 1/4. So yes, this is a true statement. They are equal because, again, 2 of the eighths is going to be equivalent to 1 of our fourths. Now it asks us to name 2 other fractions on the number line that are equivalent. So again, remember for every 2/8, you're going to have 1 more fourth. So 4/8 is equivalent to 2/4. Okay, and also we know that if I have another 2/8, another 2/8 is going to bring me to another fourth, which would be 3/4. And then finally, if I were going to do another 2/8, that would bring me to 4/4 or 8/8, which is also equal to 1 whole. 4/4 or 1/8. So you actually have 3 possibilities here. You can say that 4/8 is equivalent to 2/4, 6/8 is equivalent to 3/4, or 8/8 is equivalent to 4/4. So those are your possibilities for this problem. Is equal to 3/4, or 8/8 is equal to 4/4. Now, for your discussion question today, let's think past the 1 whole. So if I were going to go past 1 whole, this is your discussion question for today. If you were to go to 2, if 1 whole is equal to 8/8, what would 2 whole be equal to in eighths? So that's your discussion question today. I will be interested to see what you come up with. So 1 whole is 8/8. What happens if you have 2 whole? How many eighths would there be if you had 2 whole? Let's take a look at our next problem. It's also a fraction problem. I'm going to zoom in here. Divide the square into halves. Now remember, you can either go down the middle vertically, you can go down the middle horizontally, or you can go down the middle diagonally. Okay, so there's many different possibilities that you can do. And I don't think I've done the diagonal, so I think that's what I'll do this time. I'll go down the middle diagonally, and it says to label each half with the appropriate fraction. So my unit fraction means one of the unit pieces, 1/2 and 1/2. Those are my unit parts. Now let's take a look at the next problem. Complete the related multiplication facts. And remember, this is a factor. We have a missing factor here. And we know that 5 groups of something is going to equal 30. Okay, so how many groups of 5 would I have to use to make 30? Well, if I count by 5s, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and one more makes 30. So 6 groups of 30, or excuse me, 6 groups of 5 would give me 30. Now, I can use my switching of the factors, which is the order property, to show that I know that 5 groups of 6 is the same as 6 groups of 5, which is going to give me 30. So my missing factor is 30. 15 divided by 3. How many groups of 3 do I need to make 15? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. How many groups of 3 did I use to make 15? 5 groups of 3. So 5 groups of 3 is going to be 15. And 48 divided by 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. Plus 8 is going to be 24. Plus 8 is going to be 32. Plus 8 is going to be 40. 40 plus 8 is 48. And so now that I'm at 48, how many groups did I take out of 48 to make 48? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There were 6 groups inside of 48. So when I took this 48 apart, I took it apart as 6 groups of 8. So remember, this is division, and division means you take the total and you break it up into parts, and you find out how many of those parts you're able to make when you finish pulling it apart. So 8 times 6 is 48, and 48 divided by 8 is 6. Okay, those are our questions for today. Don't forget to go back to this question right here as your discussion question, and I will see you guys later on during our whole group. Have a great Thursday, guys.